I'm Kevin Hart, and this is season 5, and we are back to the locker room. And this is the biggest season yet, which is highly offensive to everybody that was on this show before. Guys, come on, where's the guest? You know how stupid I look when I come out like this with my hand out? Ready to shake your hand and I got no hand to shake? I look dumb. Very dumb. Nobody? What the hell is that? I got a knife! I don't. But I got nails.
Some habits, they're hard to break.
Yeah. Wow. The Undertaker.
Wow.
Okay, I'm put my robe up. Just take a second to go get some toilet tissue and wipe my Time to do an amazing show. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the pleasure of having a WWE superstar on my show, The Undertaker. Cold as balls. Let's get into it, man. Were you already in the tub? How long were you down there?
I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes, I think.
10, 15 minutes.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, man, this is a moment where I gotta try to act like I'm not scared. Because you, sir, well, I'll be honest with you, you're probably one of the most scariest individuals that I have ever followed. I used to try to pull off the Undertaker's moves when I was in school, the whole choke slam, right there.
That's it. Right
Gave
there.
him the stare and everything.
Did you give him the eyes, the whole bit?
I get this is what it was right here.
That's how it starts.
Right there. Boom! Broke his back.
Shattered.
First kid in school to ever get his back broke. What's crazy to me is that, you know, if there was a top 5, you definitely have to fall into the conversation top 5 to ever do it all the time.
Well, you know, that's really generous, and I appreciate that. You know, I think one of the big things is the fact that I stayed there nonstop for 30 years. I was told in a different company that no one would ever pay money to see me wrestle. So that means you're not gonna put asses in seats. So that pretty much told me, you know, where my ceiling was, and I wasn't ready to accept that. I always looked at it like Vince is the guy that gave me my shot. So I'm gonna ride this shit with him. I'm gonna ride with him.
What was it that at the 30th year that was different from anything else? Was it the time? Was it the wear and tear on body? What was it that made you go, all right, you know what, this is it, it's time for me to stop?
In my mind, I wanted to do it, and in my heart, I still wanted to do it. But I realized my body couldn't do what it used to do.
How bad with the wear and tear? How many injuries throughout your career?
The injuries I couldn't even put a number on. The surgeries I've had upwards 17, 18 surgeries.
Wow.
Everybody feels like they got to give that disclaimer right away. You know, it's not real, is it? Well, it's real enough to cause 17 surgeries. You know, what people don't realize is that in the course of a match, you're only a couple of inches away at any given time from something really catastrophic.
Something bad happening.
Yeah, that 2 inches is a really great night or a really, really bad night.
Before becoming the big WWE superstar that you are, I want to know how that became a thing.
I was in college at the time. I was a basketball player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And my coach starts getting some inquiries from European teams, pro teams.
Okay.
And at 21, Lithuania, you know, being the last guy on the end of the bench in Lithuania, it doesn't sound real appealing to a 21-year-old, right? So I meet this guy at the gym. He said, I'm gonna go to wrestling camp. I'm gonna become a professional wrestler. He said, man, you gotta go through this camp with me. You gotta go through this camp. And one thing that I'm noticing, the guys that are my size, like, you know, 6'9", they're huge guys, but they don't move real well. So I started thinking, I was like, well, at the time I was fairly athletic, right? So I'm thinking maybe, you know, so I kind of start weighing things out. I end up going to meet this guy that's going to train. We go and sit down, and
sold you.
Sold me on it.
Nice. Take a little second just to pay some bills. Right hand, please. Oh, okay, here's a doozy right here. The Dragon Blast Holiday Pack. Smell ready for the holidays with Old Spice. Nailed it. Just to show you. There it is. Look at that. Imagine going into your boyfriend's bathroom and seeing that. Quite the doozy, I bet. All right, here we go.
I don't want to interrupt you, brother, but why am I the only one in the ice?
I have never done this before, but I'm gonna get in, sir.
Yep.
It's not because I'm scared, right?
No, not at all.
Never have I ever jumped in the tub faster. And it has nothing to do with the Undertaker being here. So at some point, you know, it's about the changing of the guard, right? Did you have any of those moments?
Definitely, I think one of them would be your buddy, The Rock, way back in the day. You could tell he was right there on the threshold. And we were in a match on Monday Night Raw, a bunch of different things going on. It got kind of screwed up, and I had to audible.
Audible meaning that you had to do a change.
I'm the tenured vet there, right? And I remember telling him, I was, all right, kid, it's your night. And, you know, he hit me with rock bottom and beat me. And
wow.
It was the right thing to do for business.
Wow.
I told Vince, I said, look, we were in trouble time-wise. He said, anytime, you know, I trust you.
When you talk about life after, what does the Undertaker do now on a day-to-day?
Just learning how to be dad.